hard at work keeping you safe as we continue to track severe storms headed to Green Country tonight.
Our team of meteorologists right now in the Fox 23 Severe Weather Center, where they have been tracking these storms across Oklahoma all day. We begin with Chief Meteorologist James Adelot with the latest.
Well, as we look in the metro area right now, I'm not seeing any severe weather in the city or in Tulsa County. We are starting to get a couple of showers popping up, though, over the city, and we're going to watch these very closely because the atmosphere is very unstable. The dynamics are very strong, and if we get one of these thunderstorms to actually establish, it can become severe pretty quickly. A couple little showers now just east of the BA, 21st Street and Yale, all the way south of the I-44 and 75 interchange toward Jinx right now. Now, these are fairly low end compared to the other showers and thunderstorms that we've seen. As we look further to the northwest, you can see we have new severe thunderstorm warnings posted in parts of northwestern Osage County and back into western Pawnee County right now. And I'm going to center this up a little bit, and we'll do a track on this line of thunderstorms because we've seen some very strong wind out ahead of these, especially in parts of central Oklahoma. These have been very strong wind producing thunderstorms in the last hour. You can see the leading edge right now. It's now in eastern parts of Kay County all the way back down into Payne County, and we'll drag this east at about 40 to 50 miles per hour across parts of Osage and Pawnee County towards Saldani, Pawnee, Ralston, Yale, Merrimack, 4 Acre, toward Strom, and toward Jennings too. Now, as we go further south, we have one tornado warning in effect. That circulation is just northwest of Prague right now, and I'll zoom into that storm. We'll do a track on that because the main part of the circulation looks like it's now just to the northwest of Prague, and as it continues moving to the north-northeast at about 40 miles per hour, it's very close to the Arlington community now, and as we bring this up over the next 10 minutes, crossing 377, and that's going to stay just to the west of the county line right now, just to the west of the Creek and Okfuskee and Lincoln County line. So the possible circulation right here, located just to the northwest of the community of Arlington, that is continuing to move toward the northeast. So we continue with tornado warnings for southeastern Lincoln County until 10 o'clock, and a tornado warning back down into the Seminole area and parts of Seminole County, basically for the community of Bowlegs and Seminole too. So as we look further to the south, here's Payton in parts of Okfuskee County, and I'll pan this back all the way south across Interstate 40 into parts of Seminole County. And here's the city of Seminole, and that circulation between Bowlegs and Seminole actually looks like it may be a little bit further south. So between Lima and Bowlegs, that's moving to the northeast. And we have now a new severe thunderstorm warning that has been posted for parts of Creek County too. And I'll show you that real quick because that's a developing thunderstorm as well. Leading edge of that Lincoln thunderstorm as it moves up toward Depew right now, eventually toward Bristow. Now there's again that look at that tornado warning in parts of Lincoln County. We are all under a tornado watch that is posted until 3 o'clock in the morning. And on the wide view, you can see we're starting to get some increase in the thunderstorms over eastern Osage County and eastern Pawnee County. Those will be moving up toward Bartlesville in the next few minutes, but they're not severe. Our high resolution radar, we're looking just to the west of Midway. This is the Creek and Lincoln County line, and the circulation located very near U.S. Highway 377 north of Prague right now, moving to the north-northeast in the general direction of Davenport and Stroud. Now, our Fox 23 severe weather team coverage continues. Meteorologist John Boyer standing by. You've got to look at how this system will continue to evolve over the next few hours, John.
Yeah, we've got those individual storms that have developed away ahead of that heavy line of storms near Interstate 35, and those aren't showing up on this computer model. Of course, you can't take these things literally, but we'll have those separate cells out ahead of this heavy line near Interstate 35, but this is going to continue marching east, so some of us could have 2 rounds of storms, one of these additional early cells, and then this heavier line rolling through. For Metro Tulsa, it looks like about 11 o'clock, maybe tapering off towards midnight or 1 in the morning, but at that point, the leading edge just moving into the Highway 69 corridor and tapering off across Osage and Pawnee counties. Now let's go a little farther into the morning, about 4 or 5 in the morning. Just a light to moderate rain here in Tulsa, still dealing with some heavy rain across southeastern Oklahoma, but by that point, the severe weather threat should be just about moving over the Arkansas border and into your Sunday morning. It actually looks like a really quiet scene around Tulsa. We could hang on to some lingering showers in southeast Oklahoma, and that's where later in the day on Sunday we could also have some storms firing up. But I think Tulsa's unlikely to see storms tomorrow. But let's go ahead and focus back on tonight's storm outlook. Of course, everything is ongoing. It's going to end in the early morning hours of Sunday. We're talking about widespread potential for severe storms. Everybody's going to get heavy rain. Everybody's going to get thunder, and some of us, many of us, will actually get severe storms. Severe risk itself is in the moderate category, and the risks involved tornadoes. And this is a situation where we could have a few cells at the same time with tornado potential. Haven't had that many times so far this spring. Normally we can focus on one at a time, but we could have a situation where there may be 2 or 3 active tornado warnings. That's a possibility with this kind of situation. Also flash flooding, damaging wind gusts, and damaging hail. So these storms will have all possibilities with them. Now, hour by hour through the rest of the night, we go from widespread storms around midnight to storms and rain confined to our far southeastern counties at 6, 7, 8 a.m., but still mostly cloudy. Temperatures falling from the low 70s into the upper 60s out the door tomorrow morning, and still breezy. South winds at 15 to 25 miles an hour. Tomorrow's severe weather risk will be lower. It's going to be pushed out into our eastern counties. Tulsa, I think we stay quiet, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, even into Thursday, we're going to hang on to some lower chances for storms, and they'll still have a very low potential for being severe. After all, it is May in Oklahoma, and of course ongoing flash flooding concern because of that heavy rain we had last weekend. The heavy rain we're probably going to get again tonight. Any storm that's capable of a 2-inch-an-hour rain rate could cause flash flooding. So that's another thing we're going to have to be very mindful of through 7 a.m. when that flash flood watch goes through. And I'll send it back over to Chief Meteorologist James Adelot to walk us through the latest storm tracks.
Well, again, we're looking at 2 tornado warnings southwest of Tulsa, not in our area, but we're watching very closely southwest Creek County and southwestern parts of Okfuskee County. New severe thunderstorm warning just posted that includes Depew and Bristow all the way north to Drumright right now. A track on that potential rotating part of the thunderstorm over the next 20 minutes is going to be very close to Stroud and Milfay. Another one just a little bit further south, close to Bowlegs right now, has a little time before it moves up into our area. And as we look at that hail core just to the southwest of Bristow right now, we'll get rid of that, and we'll add a track for that hail core over the next 30 minutes as that moves north-northeast. It also has some structure that's indicating some mid-level rotation. Milfay, Stroud, Gypsy, Depew, Pulaski, and toward Bristow by 10 o'clock. It looks like these storms roll into the Tulsa, Broken Arrow area and Bartlesville between 11 o'clock and 11:15. Tornado watch in effect until 3 o'clock in the morning as we continue to track these storms. That's that watch until 3 in the morning. Now, a quick look at that 5-day forecast with your weekend always in view. Very stormy and unsettled for the rest of tonight. Most of these thunderstorms push quickly east tomorrow. Breezy, warmer, 86. Monday, slight chance of showers late in the day, and then Tuesday late into Wednesday, Thursday, another band of unsettled weather. We'll have an up-to-the-minute town-by-town storm track in Creek County coming up in just minutes.
Right now, Fox 23 is staying on top of breaking news tonight. Crews have suspended the search for a 2-year-old boy who drowned in the upper Illinois River tonight. Just a tragic scene. First told you about this at the top of the hour. This all happened around 4 o'clock this afternoon in Tahlequah. Fox 23's J.J. Burton live tonight along the Illinois River when crews will head back out to that scene. J.J.
Jonathan, they tell me they will be back out here tomorrow morning around 9 o'clock to continue that search. Now, I spoke to the boy's family. Of course, they're too upset to go on camera, but they say they will remember him by his bright smile. Now, again, the search will resume again at 9. Captain Bill James with the Scenic River Commission says the little boy was out here with his mother, another woman, and 4 other children. James says the adults were not near the 2-year-old when he walked into the river. James says the current was too strong for the little boy and it swept him downstream. Highway Patrol used a side scan sonar to search. It allows them to see the bottom of the river, but they weren't able to find that little boy today. Now, the family was out here while they were searching. They were praying and consoling the mother. Again, I spoke to them and they say they will remember him by his bright smile. This is a recovery effort now because they do believe that little boy is dead. Again, they'll be back out here at 9 in the morning. Reporting live in Tahlequah, J.J. Burton, Fox 23 News.
New severe thunderstorm warning posted now for Okfuskee County and the rest of Southern Creek County as this thunderstorm gets closer to Highway 48, wind gusts to 60 miles per hour. Also watching potential circulation just southwest of the Creek County line and just to the southeast of Seminole. I'll have another town-by-town storm track in just minutes.
Roaches, mice, germs.
Thawed raw fish in mop sink.
My Fox 23 investigation exposes restaurants with multiple violations.
Mouse dropping, dirty kitchen, pest problems.
Uncovering how these dirty deeds are putting you and your family at risk.
We looked through records for the past year and a half of all the tickets. Your restaurant had more than anybody in town.
And if these restaurants are cleaning up their act. Monday at 5 on Fox 23 News.
I'm here at LKQ Pick Your Part, where I can find the part I need at a price I can afford. Like to work on your car and love to save money? Visit LKQ Pick Your Part today. I love that I can save money and find new inventory on every visit to LKQ Pick Your Part.
What can you get for $6.54 a day? A cup of coffee? Burger and fries? A movie ticket? Well, how about a brand new Toyota from Jim Norton Toyota? During Toyota time, you can lease a brand new 2015 Camry only $6.54 a day. That's just $199 a month. Or a new 2015 Crewmax Tundra just $9.83 a day. Just $299 a month. Plus, get a lifetime warranty at no extra charge at Jim Norton Toyota, 9809 South Memorial, where T-Town gets Toyota.
Nobody builds recliners like La-Z-Boy. That's why Mathis Brothers sells so many. After all, La-Z-Boy invented the recliner and has spent more than 80 years perfecting them. With exclusive innovations like an independently reclining back, the ability to adjust back tension to suit you, and the industry's strongest frame construction. We carry over 100 La-Z-Boy recliners, or you could custom design your own from limitless choices. La-Z-Boy quality, guaranteed low prices, only at Mathis Brothers.
Superior quality and friendly service. That's why more people are choosing Classic Chevrolet.
Welcome to our house.
With hundreds of new Chevys in stock, our friendly and knowledgeable staff will find you the perfect Chevy that fits your needs.
Selection, service, 100% satisfaction. That's our commitment to you.
We have it all at Classic Chevrolet.
Plus, we don't want to just sell you a car. We want to help you buy a car.
Classic Chevrolet in Owasso, where a handshake matters. ClassicChevrolet.net.
Fox 23 News this morning doesn't waste your time.
We work through the night covering breaking news, updating stories, gathering new details.
With weather and traffic every 10 minutes to help you start your day.
Watch Fox 23 News this morning.
Covering news that matters.
I'm Tiffany Alaniz. Watch Fox 23 News this morning, covering news that matters.
I'm Fox 23 Chief Meteorologist James Adelot, tracking 2 tornado-warned storms southwest of our area. But severe weather starting to spread toward the metro area, too. Here starting with the tornado warning just north of the Prague area right now, extreme southeastern sections of Lincoln County. This storm has produced at least a couple of rotating wall clouds and even a funnel cloud report a little earlier, but it's just about to move out of the tornado warned area. In fact, that tornado warning will expire at 10 o'clock. Now, as we look a little bit further to the south, we have one more tornado warned storm. That is in Seminole County, but as it continues moving north, it's going to be very close to western and southwestern parts of Okfuskee County, too. So as we take a little closer look at this storm, this has had some pretty strong circulation move between Bowlegs and Seminole, and right now that's continuing to move toward the northeast. I'm going to step off here and give you a little better idea of where that circulation is. It looks like it's between Seminole and Wewoka right now, so that's about the strongest circulation that we have going. So between Seminole and Wewoka, we'll put that potential circulation in this area, so it's very close to the edge of that warning, and as it continues moving to the northeast at about 40 miles per hour, we'll do about a 15-minute track. It's going to be close to 99A, but passing as it moves over 270 to the east of Seminole and to the northwest of Wewoka. So that's a little bit of good news as we continue to watch that move toward the northeast. Tornado watch posted until 3 o'clock for all of northeastern Oklahoma. Our Fox 23 severe weather team has been here. Not only do we have the severe weather threat, meteorologist Ben Walnick joining us now, talking about the flooding threat too. The ground is saturated, Ben. We can't take much more rain.
Yeah, we have that flash flood watch that's in effect for all of Green Country. That's in effect until tomorrow morning. And any of these storms really bringing that potential for some very heavy rainfall. In fact, we've already seen some spots seeing close to ½ an inch of rain, according to Fox 23 Doppler radar. Our watch in effect all the way through Monday at 7 a.m. And here is what we're looking at as far as the rainfall, according to Fox 23 Doppler radar, that we've seen just in the last hour to 2 hours. So putting one of our icons on here showing you the potential for the heavy rain in western parts of the area, average accumulation near 1/4 of an inch, but some areas closer to close to up to an inch of rain already. And with the saturated ground, that is definitely a concern as we head into the overnight hours. Now, a little bit of a reset. We do have a tornado watch that is in effect until 3 o'clock this morning, and that includes all of Green Country except for LaFleur County. Our Kansas counties, that watch is only until midnight, but most areas until 3 o'clock in the morning. And we continue to track these severe thunderstorms that are tracking into the area. Tornado warnings just west of our area, and we've been tracking these storms. We've been talking about this potential here for the last 5 to 6 days, highlighting today as the severe weather day. Our team coverage continues with certified meteorologist John Boyer.
I'll just take a quick minute to go over something I just tweeted because I think it's some good advice for us right now. Is if you're watching anywhere in Green Country, really, make sure you have more than one way to get alerts as we go later into the evening and through the night. Because again, that tornado watch goes until 3 in the morning. So you want something that could wake you up. And one of the things in your toolkit for getting warnings can be the free Fox 23 weather app, free download for iPad, iPhone, Android. Gives you audio alerts like a weather radio, and you set it up with custom locations. You can put in more than one. You can use interactive radar to see where the storms are and where they're heading, and also watch our live streaming, our newscasts, our storm cut-ins, our complete coverage of all the storms. And again, another good piece of advice before you go to bed is to keep those phones and devices charged up in case we lose power. So we're going to be looking out for that possibility as well. So we've got the tornado possibility, or rather the tornado watch, the flash flooding possibility with that flash flood watch that goes until 7 in the morning on Sunday. And of course, very frequent thunder and lightning. What I can do is switch this over and give you an idea of just how much lightning is within these storms. And I'll select each individual one. So that one tornado warned cell southwest of Okemah, 378 cloud-to-ground lightning strikes in the past 30 minutes. This line here that stretches from Drumright up to almost Sedan, that's almost 1,400 cloud-to-ground lightning strikes over the past half hour. And that is going to be moving towards Washington County. So Bartlesville, quite an electrical storm coming your way in just a short period of time. And also, of course, Mayfest going on in Tulsa. So for those folks that are outside, or if you know somebody that is, it is just about time to call it there. Mayfest is shutting down early. We just got some news about that. So again, we're continuing to keep an eye on what these storms, what kind of an impact they'll have for everybody outside in Green Country. And we'll send it back over to certified meteorologist Ben Walnick for an updated look at what he's learning in our communication with the National Weather Service.
Yeah, we continue to track the storm threat. We still have some tornado warnings in effect just southwest of our viewing area, but right on the border of moving into Creek County. So we have severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for Creek County, further to the south in Okfuskee County. And that tail end of that storm possibly starting to show some rotation. Now, we are seeing a lot of these storms starting to interact with each other, and that will mess with the rotation that we're seeing with these storms, kind of making a mess of the situation. But we're tracking the potential for these storms to rotate as they're moving into eastern Oklahoma. In fact, the environment that we have from our part of the area east towards Arkansas would be very conducive to seeing these storms rotate very quickly, so actually intensifying as they move in from central Oklahoma. All of these storms continue to rotate, and it's something we're going to have to track very closely. We're going to be on the air here not only until 10 o'clock for our normal newscast time, but we'll continue broadcasting after 10 o'clock as these severe storms approach the Tulsa Metro. Our team coverage continues with Chief Meteorologist James Adelot.
Okay, one to an updated track now. Southwestern parts of Creek County could be seeing some hail here. There are still some signs of circulation just south of Milfay. It is broad, it's weak, but that shows we've got the structure necessary to generate some hail. As this moves to the northeast right now, I do expect to see at least another severe thunderstorm warning, probably extended in parts of Creek County. As I lean off here for you just a second, and we'll update the track on this thunderstorm moving up into parts of central Creek County right now. It again is severe. Right now, hail is going to be the main threat, and as that moves up closer to Bristow and toward Depew and Pulaski and Bellevue between now and 10 o'clock. You've been with us. We talked about a storm track, moving that storm into Bristow between 10 and 10:05, so we're still locked in there. Want to take a look in the metro area and zoom all the way in because we do have some showers starting to develop. Again, so far we've not managed to really brew up one of these into a heavy downpour or heavy thunderstorm, but this one just southeast of Sand Springs, right over Berry Hill, moving up toward Chandler Park. As that moves to the northeast, that could be moving over downtown here in just the next couple of minutes, so we will continue to watch that. Our tornado warned storm a little further south in parts of Seminole County. That one appears to be the strongest storm as it moves closer to Okfuskee County. We'll continue to track it. Fox 23 News and Severe Weather Team coverage will continue in just a bit.
The Great Grill Giveaway is back only at Regional Hyundai. Pack your bag and take off on your journey in a new 2015 Sonata starting from $159 a month. 2015 Sonatas are loaded with features and benefits that won't cost you extra. Hands-free smart trunk, new technology, and much more. Take a test drive today and you'll be hooked. 2015 Sonata starting from only $159 a month, plus America's best warranty, plus a free 2-year maintenance package and a free gas grill. The Great Grill Giveaway is back and only at Regional Hyundai in Broken Arrow. Call today or log on to regionalhyundai.com.
At Chase, we celebrate small businesses every day through programs like Mission Main Street Grants. Last year's grant recipients are achieving amazing things.
Carving a name for myself and creating local jobs.
Creating more programs for these little bookworms.
Bringing a taste of Louisiana to the world.
At Chase, we're proud to support our grant recipients and small businesses like yours, so you can take the next big step.
When you want the best price and the best selection, Matthews Ford has it all. Like the brand new 2015 Ford Escape. This SUV has great safety ratings. It's sophisticated with a foot-activated liftgate. And at Matthews Ford this month, it's only $19,900. That's right, for only $19,900, Matthews Ford can help you get into a brand new 2015 Ford Escape. We invite you to come and take a test drive or shop anytime online at MatthewsFordBA.com.
Final weeks. Time is running out. After 50 years in business, Amir's Persian Imports is closing its doors forever, and everything must go. Don't miss out on this multi-million-dollar rug liquidation sale. Save thousands of dollars. We're in the final weeks of this huge sale, so hurry in for the best selection. Quantities are limited. New rugs, antique rugs, one-of-a-kind rugs, all must go. We've slashed prices again. Don't miss this limited-time opportunity to save thousands. We won't be undersold. Hurry into Amir's Persian Imports going out of business sale at 15th and Lewis.
It's the largest sale of the year, coming to Ballard Toyota. Ah! Come on. Duck. We made it. It's Toyota time.
New Corollas come with $6,500 in savings. Camrys, $8,600 in savings. And both come with 0% 60 months. I-44 and the VA Expressway.
Watch Fox 23 News this morning.
Covering news that matters.
We start into the metro area with the shower we just showed you passing over Chandler Park. That is now moved north of downtown on Osage Drive, up toward 36th Street North, moving up toward Turley and Sperry. As I expand the view, as we look further to the southwest, we have severe thunderstorm warnings in effect in parts of Creek County now, and these are basically for a hail warning now and probably some very strong wind. We have seen some signs of circulation with this storm as we put a track on this as it moves to the northeast at about 35 miles per hour into Bristow just in the next few minutes. Bellevue, Hayburn toward Lawrence Creek too. Now I want to take this further to the north because we have a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Bartlesville, and as we go further north, where you can see that warning now in Osage County back into Washington County, and that's continuing to show signs of some very strong wind. Now this is going to be essentially from Lake Hula, kind of curving back over toward the Bartlesville and Copan and Dewey area. So at about 35 miles per hour, we're tracking this toward Hula, Woolaroc, Caney, Copan, Bartlesville, and across the state line into Tyro, and of course toward South Coffeyville and Coffeyville, Kansas too. A little closer look back into southern parts of Creek County. This storm's still very strong, but the storm that has the tornado warning is still south of this storm right now. It's approaching Cromwell. You can actually see a little bit more of an indication that we've got a touch of hail with this just south of Cromwell. Rotation appears to have weakened just a bit, so we will continue to watch that as it moves to the northeast. But again, our warnings, Creek County back down into Okfuskee County, and we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect in Seminole County too, and quarter-sized hail in southwestern parts of Creek County near Depew. Here's that tornado warning as that storm moves up toward Cromwell right now. Watching it very closely, southwestern parts of Okfuskee County. Meteorologist Ben Walnick is standing by. And Ben, you've got more to add as this severe line of storms gets a little closer to the metro.
Yeah, we've got several of our storm trackers out in the field tracking these thunderstorms in southwestern parts of Creek County. That's where we got the report of that quarter-size hail. And we're Lots of lightning. And again, if you were planning on going out to Mayfest for the last hour, that has been canceled early at 10 o'clock. So here in 5 minutes, Mayfest shutting down. So don't bother heading downtown. These storms are rolling towards downtown, and we're very concerned about not only the severe thunderstorm threat, but even these storms rotating and producing tornadoes. Also, lots of lightning with this. If we could take weather 4 full, I want to show you really quickly that we're continuing to see very electric storms. All of the white dots you're seeing here, that is what we continue to see as plenty of lightning strikes, and we have a new tornado warning that was just issued. That was issued for Okfuskee County. So we'll go ahead and zoom into this storm. I'm going to take the lightning off, even though we're just talking about that new tornado warning, and that is tracking right towards Okemah. Okemah is in the path of this storm, and this is tracking to the northeast, and it's moving at 45 miles per hour. Let's toss things over to Chief Meteorologist James Adelot, who's going to do a storm track on this storm tracking to the northeast towards Okemah.
Okay, that circulation looks like it's just to the south of Cromwell. We've been talking about this for the last hour, that Seminole County storm would be pushing towards southwestern parts of Okfuskee County. And now we have a tornado warning issued for our area. We're going to hold coverage right here and continue with this tornado warning now for Okemah and for Okfuskee County. So the rotation very close to Cromwell right now. In fact, let me zero in on exactly where that rotation is for you. And it's just south of Cromwell. That's according to the National Weather Service. So here's Cromwell. Here's where that potential tornado is, right along the highway here. And over the next 25 minutes, as it moves toward the northeast, it's going to be moving toward Cromwell, Bearden, and Okemah. Of course, Bearden and Okemah in parts of Okfuskee County right now, and that's where the main circulation will be. Now, I'm going to actually take a little closer look at that storm. As we look also up into Bristow, we have a severe storm here. It has had some structure in it, but that rotation not quite as strong. So we just have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here. And the wider view, we still have severe thunderstorms moving toward Dewey, Bartlesville, just northwest of Tulsa. The showers that we're seeing on the north side of the city of Tulsa are not severe. Then we move into the severe thunderstorms in Bristow, the new tornado warned storm in parts of Okfuskee County too. And it looks like that's going to continue to create that tornado warning now. It's been upgraded in Okfuskee County, and that runs until 10:30. So as we take a little closer look at that storm, the main rotation looks like it's just to the south of Cromwell right now, and as that moves right over Highway 48 and Highway 99, that's going to be moving in the general direction of the city of Okemah. So just southeast of Cromwell right now. We'll do another track on this storm. This will be a 25-minute track across central parts of Okfuskee County. So Cromwell toward Okemah, Castle community, if it holds together, all the way up toward Morse and toward Oriental by 1022. So the main circulation just west-northwest of Wetumpka right now. I'm going to zoom all the way in and give you a really close idea of some of the geography right around here, just to the west of Wetumpka, right along State Highway 48. This is State Highway 56, and north of Oklahoma 9. So it's very close to the county line already as it moves just to the south east of the community of Cromwell. So we're looking at this area right here. And again, Wetumpka, you're okay all the way back over to Highway 27. Now, you remember it was just last week that we had these circulations. It was last Friday we had tornadic circulations in this area too. So no stranger to the tornado warnings. You need to take your tornado precautions now in southwestern parts of Okfuskee County. Lowest level, center part, smallest room of your home. Get a helmet on of any kind. Remember, most tornado injuries and deaths are because of head injuries, so do what you can to protect your head as this storm moves into southwestern parts of Okfuskee County. If you're in a mobile home or in a car, if you're along Interstate 40, which is just at the top of the screen here, you need to be probably exiting in Henrietta to wait this storm out if you're westbound. If you are eastbound, you need to take that exit. Looks like we probably would suggest you take the exit before you get into Okfuskee County. I would take exit number 200. It'd be the Seminole exit. So if you know anybody that's going to be driving along Interstate 40, east or westbound here, either exit at Seminole and wait this storm out, exit at Henrietta if you're westbound and wait this storm out. So the circulation continues, moving up toward the community of Bearden right now. So that's southwestern parts of Okfuskee County, but does include the community of Okemah. So we're continuing to watch more severe thunderstorm warnings. I want to bring you up to date on all the severe thunderstorm warnings that we have in effect. Our full severe weather team is here, by the way, and we're going to take these Take these storms from south to north, or from north to south, actually. Meteorologist John Boyer is over here, too. And, John, I don't know if you can have time. You can start on that Bartlesville storm. Give us a track on that as it's moving up toward Bartlesville and Dewey. Could see some pretty strong wind out of that, too.
Yeah, worried about the possibility for 60-mile-an-hour winds with that, along with hail. And that moving to the northeast, 40 to 45 miles an hour. Will err on the side of it going a little faster. That would take it to Bartlesville, at least the heaviest part. You may see light rain first. Of course, you'll get the lightning and thunder first, but at least the heavy downpours and strong wind will be around 10:13. In Bartlesville, we're looking at 10:14 for Dewey. Oshaleta, 10:18. Fawn Creek, 10:24. Deering at 10:26. That's our northern storm. We also have to watch out for maybe a capability for some rotation towards eastern Pawnee County. No tornado warning on that yet, but there's a bit of suspicious rotation. If that holds together or gets stronger, we'll need to watch out for that in southern Osage County. So kind of a heads up there. A little farther down the line, we go to Bristow under a severe thunderstorm warning.